I think baseball in Division One is still somewhat of a combine. Like you have to be able to do certain things in order at your position in order to compete. But that's also the beauty of it is you don't have to. We got some guys that and I've told them, I said, you got D2 like Division two skill set or height and weight, but you got D1 heart and D1 guts and D1 confidence, and then they're allowed to play Division One baseball. The hardest thing for us to find is the guy who has the confidence to play.
Bingo.
We don't miss when we go recruiting. Like if I go recruit your son and it says 92 on the gun, he shows up and you know what? He throws 92. He doesn't just throw 80. So those components we don't really miss on. And there's so many recruiting services or whatever you want to call them out there now that even if we saw him on a really bad day, you can go look it up and they got video of him showing 91 miles an hour. Like you know what you're probably getting. And if you don't know how fast he is, look that up too, because it'll show a video of him. And if you don't believe them, you can stop watch the video if you want. So all of those things, schools don't miss on that. And they the kids know that, you kind of need to be a certain velocity or whatever. But ultimately the guys that survive are the ones that believe in themselves. And, how do you believe in yourselves? Do you put in the work first and then have some success? And that's probably how it works. So for us, for the one factor for me that I think differentiates everybody is how much do you love baseball? Do you go to practice or do you get to go to practice? Because the guys that really love practice, they get to go to practice. They can't wait for their, no offense to the academic side, because we recruit high, intelligent kids, but they can't wait for practice to get, or school to get out so they can go to practice. And I think that all freshmen, especially during the COVID era where you have that fifth year guy there, get smoked at some point. Like you get hit right in the mouth. And if you don't love baseball, I think it's going to be really, really tough for you. But the kids that just love baseball, do you watch baseball on TV? What do those things really mean to you? And are you the kid that's retweeting highlights, that the shortstops are making great plays? Because that means you love baseball. And those are the kids that really have success. And you can't fake love. People have been trying to fake love in all kinds of entities for years, and it doesn't work. People see right through it. So the kids that really love baseball for us, they cream rises, and those are the ones that ultimately have. Even if they got a Division II skill set, they'll play Division I baseball.